Hey everyone, Ethan here, and today we're going to be reacting to Top 25 Punches That Will Never Be Forgotten Part 3 by Boxing Legends TV, because we checked out Part 2 last week. I'm not going to go apeshit with the gloves this time, punching my DX Racer, shockingly enough, I know. News headlines. But anyway, the original link will be in the description below. Go subscribe to Boxing Legends TV. Let's start this. It's going to be interesting to see the fighters that will make the list on this one.
Welcome back to the greatest knockout series in YouTube history. Punches that
it is.
Forgotten.
This truly is the best boxing knockouts series in history of YouTube. Oh yeah, these were all the ones from last video. Bam! Insane, man. The rumble in the jungle.
Most of you have seen part 1 and 2. And for those
we have. We covered these guys.
By the time you finish watching this, it should be back up for everyone to enjoy.
YouTube and their shit fucking copyright rules.
Great channel.
It is a great channel.
Series, please remember to hit the like button, as it really goes a long way in helping.
Oh, don't worry, I'm going to.
During the summer of 2000, two fighters, Ben Taki and Roberto Garcia, were both in the rebuild stages of their careers. Nothing but a victory would get things back on track, and entering the 10th and final round, Garcia was ahead by a wide margin.
Oh, that's a good combination.
Taki knew he needed a knockout to win, but he did more than just knock him out. He spun his head around and earned the Ring Magazine KO of the Year.
Oh, solid. He went left hook, bam. Finished. Just turned it over. Bang, left hook. Slapped him and he fell to the ground. What a comeback knockout win. The pressure was on, man. You're gonna lose if you go to the scorecards. You have to knock him out, and he got the job done.
I realized that eventually I was gonna fight Mike. He's the only person that I watch always fight.
You do. You have to study Mike Tyson's movement because you wouldn't be able to beat him otherwise.
The Mike Tyson conqueror, James Buster Douglas, for his first world title shot, he ended him swiftly with a perfectly timed straight right counter.
Oh, Buster Douglas got hit with that right hand. Yeah, slip back, turn away from the uppercut. Move back from the uppercut, block, and bump. Dropped him.
In the long list of videos from my channel, I think
pullback
this might
counters.
be the very first time putting together some Butterbean footage.
Oh, Butterbean.
It's gonna be a hell of a fight.
The big tub of lard that could knock over a big fucking muscular man.
In boxing, kickboxing, MMA, and even WWE events.
Wait, really? He was in wrestling?
WWE
and MMA?
Featured real boxing on their shows after the fallout of Iron Mike. And it was here where Butterbean landed one of the most savage overhand rights you'll ever see on the unfortunate Bart Gunn.
Oh, this looks like a wrestling match, man. Oh! Oh! Oh, shit. Could you imagine living the rest of your life in embarrassment? You got knocked out by a fucking 400-pound man. Getting knocked out by a fatty. You'd end up being embarrassed in the end.
Rocky Marciano in the mid-50s, a new face emerged. One who appeared much faster and visibly skilled than anyone before him, Floyd Patterson.
Wow.
In 1956, Patterson became the youngest heavyweight champion of all time at 21 and held that record for 30 years before Mike Tyson broke it. However, Patterson's journey as a champion came to a halt when he was beaten up and brutalized by the heavy-handed and undefeated Ingemar Johansson in 1959. The rematch was scheduled a year later, and the bookmakers rightfully had Patterson as an underdog going in. But he got his revenge, and he got it in
oh, did he? Let's see.
Specifically didn't want to do that. I didn't want to make any mistakes in this fight.
He went flying, he went pop. He's like, hey, you can take your fucking odds and shove them up there. Take your betting odds and shove them up your ass.
He's never been known for having concussive punching power, and it's mainly due to his hands slowly breaking down over a long and prosperous career. But he shot
that usually happens. In boxing, your knuckles get bigger and stuff.
Ricky the Hitman Hatton.
But they get more filled up with water and stuff.
Didn't phase Floyd, and in round 10 he set the perfect trap for the check hook.
Oh, good shot from Mayweather there. Check left hook, man. Bam. He just turned away, gave him an angle and pop.
Well, I guess he did. Alright, thank you. That's for sure.
Good counter punch.
We've had some funny looking faces on the canvas in this series so far. shocked, stunned, and some even zombified. Anders Eklund also fits well in this category after taking a brutal overhand right from Tim Witherspoon in their 1989 clash.
Oh, it was like a jackhammer. He went pop, 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 and then came downwards with the right instead of going straight with it. Like a looping right.
If this lands on the temple, it's simple, game over for anyone.
Yeah, it is.
I know this one will still be fresh in the memory for many viewers here today, but there was something about the ferocity of it that gives me the impression it will live on for a long while to come.
In the end, at the end of the night, I win every single time. I do all my visualization and I always win.
In January of 2017,
Attitude you should have as a professional fighter, to be honest.
Moved up to lightweight to challenge for Dejan's Latikinen's WBC title. Between them, they had 57 wins and 0 losses. Someone's O had to go.
Yeah, it did. Oh, turned away with his hands down and then hit him with the right. Gone. That was a good shot. Perfectly timed. Turns away. Get the fuck back here. Bam! Just went. Bah. Take that one with you.
The term blink and you'll miss it is a bit overused in today's game. How about blink and you'll score the luckiest knockdown of your career? Well, that's exactly what Danny Garcia did to the speed demon Amir Khan back in their 2012 unification.
Luck is a winner sometimes.
Khan is extremely sharp.
Khan was dazzling him with his rapid hands throughout the first 3 rounds, and then Garcia swung for the fences.
Oh, and connected with a lucky punch. Oh, lucky shot. Yeah, he wasn't even looking. He went, did I hit him? And he went, oh shit, yeah, I did hit him. Even he was
Somehow made it to his
surprised.
feet, but was stopped soon after.
Oh. It's a shame, but the ref has to wave it off if he sees you
Sugar
unfit to
Ray Leonard
continue.
was a phenom in his prime, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Someone put some gun sounds over that, some machine gun sounds.
Boxers ever. But unlike a lot of other quick-fisted fighters, Leonard used to put a lot of weight behind his shots. Perhaps none landed better in his entire career than when he nearly took Dave Boy Green's head clean off in their welterweight title bout in 1980.
Oh, chiseling him with shots. Bam! Oh, that looked like a solid crunching shot.
The way
Snapping
Leonard
left
used his
hook.
body to generate the power is frightening. Literally.
Yeah,
his
it
feet
was.
off the ground.
Fucking hell. He smashed him up.
Meet Randall Bailey, the boxer that goes by
Gone.
the nickname the KO King, and it's certainly not a fabrication.
Smack. God, what a
With
sleep.
39 knockouts in his 46 wins, I think it's
Does
fair
he have
to say he's
NyQuil
one
in
of
his
the most
gloves?
underrated punchers of the modern day.
That was like a force punch. Slaps him with the right and he goes pinging across the ring. Playing ping pong with the fools. These lads don't even want to stand up to him. Bailey versus Mike Jones. They don't want to be in there. Oh, that was a good right uppercut. He went pop as his head was down and gone. Finished. Finished, man. Oh, another Superman punch type of flying right hand. Bam. The guy went flying backwards.
Klitschko is
Ready
one of
to
the
sleep.
biggest and scariest.
Vladimir
boxers
Klitschko. I kind of found him boring, to be
People like
honest.
to downplay his resume and refer to his style of boxing as boring, which
That's exactly what I
can't say
just said.
anything
That
about
was a
the man's
slappy
brutal
left.
punching power.
That's literally what I just said.
He has 25
Yeah, the
world
fight with
title
Joshua
defenses,
was
most
insane,
by
man.
knockout.
Remember
But
watching
for
it.
me, the single greatest punch he ever threw was against Kubrat Pulev in 2014.
2014, that would have been Klitschko way past his prime. Oh, that was a good left hook
Perfectly
shot,
placed
though.
camera allows
He
us
kind
to
of
see
pushed
the
him
look
down
on
as well.
Pulev's face as his head hits the canvas, and the 60 frames per second capture always looks great in slow motion.
Yeah, it does. He's like, I'm going to bed, I'm about to sleep. Oh, Carl Froch.
Has anyone ever wondered what happened to Jermaine Taylor? In 2005, he became the
Yeah,
undisputed
kind of.
middleweight champion by outmaneuvering the Hall of Fame legend Bernard Hopkins. A few years later, he was battling away against the likes of Kelly Pavlik, Carl Froch, and Jeff Lacey. In 2014, however,
I'll never lose to another white boy.
Oh, shit.
yeah, it seems like he might have lost his mind a bit. And and I've got a weird feeling
Yeah,
it had
bit.
something to do with his truly devastating knockout loss to Arthur Abraham in 2009. Check
Yeah, loss, when it's not stopped at the right time, a fighter can never be the same sometimes. It can change the way they act. Like when someone says or something happens in their life,
Just
in
case
their
you didn't hear
career,
it, listen
where it
closely
doesn't
to the horrifying
happen
noise
the way they
coming from
want it.
Taylor
It
as
can
he
change the way they feel forever. The canvas sound was scary there, man. You could hear him, like, slump. That was a good shot from Arthur Abraham, though.
James Toney was the man in the early 90s. He was known for being the slickest.
Oh, I
of all
loosely
slick fighters
remember
around.
him
He could box, punch,
fighting.
slip,
I never
slide,
checked
and
out too
stagger
many of
moves.
his fights,
By July
though.
of 94, he had built up a record of 45 fights unbeaten, which was the longest streak in the world at the time, after Julio Cesar Chavez had just lost his ridiculous 90 unbeaten streak a few months prior. Tony's challenger for the night was Prince Charles Williams, who put up a valiant effort for 12 rounds before having his body bent in half from a perfect straight right.
Oh, that was a twisting straight punch. That was a twisting punch, and his body like his body like twisted and off, and then went to the
toe-to-toe thriller
canvas.
between Rocky Juarez and Antonio Diaz had everything a fight fan could ask for. Controversy, blood, and enormous
Big
amount of punches
slapping
to
hook there.
top it off, a jaw-dropping knockout of the year by the trailing Rocky.
What? On the outside? Oh! That was like a jaw cruncher. Pop. He's like, I'm behind on the cards. I've got to win this fight. Bam, let's go. You ain't winning today, son. Pop! Oh, the gum shield was ready to
People
go.
often talk about the speed and power of a prime Mike Tyson, and for good reason.
Oh, jeez, that was a powerful punch there. Him versus Frank
He
Bruno.
was incredibly
Great
skilled in
fight.
both departments. When he faced Reggie Gross
Jeez.
in 1986, he proved patience is the key in finding the knockout as he dodged a dozen punches before letting one of his own bombs out.
Troll head movement. You can't touch this. Boom, da, da, da. Oh man.
I only found out about this knockout recently while researching for one of my videos, and there is no better feeling than finding a hidden gem like this. Check out
Oh,
this brutal
let's
one-punch
see.
knockout upset from Darnell Wilson on David Rodriguez from their 2013
Rodriguez
clash.
has never lost. 36-0 in his career. It's all over. He's starting
Oh my fucking god. That was a great shot, man. That was great left hook.
There will always be a divide between the fans on which fighter throws the best left hook in boxing history.
That Darnell Wilson
Some
dude.
say Mike Tyson. Others say Joe Louis.
Throws a
For me
good one.
personally, it's between Joe Frazier or Tommy Morrison.
Oh yeah, Joe Frazier had a hell of a left hook.
Men to name with a
I'll
left
say
hook. So
Joe
here are my
Frazier had the
picks
better
for the
one
top
out
10
of
between
him and Tommy Morrison though. Joe Frazier had the better one. Out of him and Morrison, I'd say Joe Frazier. Eddie Macon. Oof. Yeah, that was a good left hook there. In the old days of boxing, they didn't really have ropes. It was like string. Oh, crunching short. That was a good Tommy Morrison left, though. Bob Foster. Double left hook. I'd say Joe Frazier has the better left hook, though. To be honest. Bam! Oh! Slap him. Oh, I am against Ali. Yeah, here it comes. I don't like to see that punch land. I don't know how he pulled that left hook out of the bag, but man,
boxer's perspective
tough.
on the anatomy of a punch. Deontay Wilder is undoubtedly one of the hardest punchers in the world today. In fact, he might be the hardest puncher between every living.
Yeah,
human
he
being
is.
today. With 38 knockouts and
Hey, well,
39
Fury
wins,
put
there
a
are
stop
many
to the
choose
unbeatable
from.
train,
The punch
though.
on Arthur Spilka might be the greatest of them all.
Round 9.
Did that same look that he been doing through the first
Wilder's
round.
got stamina on him though in the boxing
So I knew
ring.
where his head
Power and
was gonna
stamina.
be. So when I saw it, time he made that move, I was on it.
Yeah, you read them. Oh!
When I
That was
hit him,
perfectly
it was
timed. He
so
read him.
sharp on his chin. It was like slicing a thin piece of cheese. I barely felt it.
I've never heard a boxer say hitting someone felt like slicing a thin piece of
I
cheese.
think personally, I killed
But
him in
okay.
3 to 5 seconds. You
Jeez.
know, I didn't see him breathing. His chest he wasn't inhaling, exhaling. I didn't see no movement with the chest.
Not surprised with Wilder's
3 to 5
power.
seconds of his life. I think.
Another great boxing video by Boxing Legends TV. I thoroughly enjoyed watching this one. I'm into boxing mainly because it's just like a gladiatory sport. It's like the gladiator coliseum battles, but it's also because it's like warrior spirit. It's like willpower, resilience, who wants it more. It's like the most hard working sport. You have to really work for the win. I really like that, like seeing who's really willing to go through hell to get the win. But yeah, I loved this video. I hope that Boxing Legends TV made a 4th part to this, because I would love to check that out. See you in the next reaction, everyone. Stay safe.